What up, what up, what up? This is your man Dre Day, Sportswear with Dre Day podcast, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. Once again, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Sportswear with Dre Day podcast. Hit that like button, hit the comments, hit that share button, tell a friend to tell a friend. In the words of my man K-Sap from Simply Ball Dropping podcast, y'all see the title of this. The All Star voting is now in session. It's actually been going on for quite some time now. So the All Star game will be going down in July. And right now, the first returns for the All Star process is in session. And listen, man, it's getting good. It's getting good. As you can see with the thumbnail, I have Asia Wilson and Caitlin Clark as the two headliners on the thumbnail. And the reason being is because them two are the leading vote getters for this 2024 All-Star game. Now, here's the thing. This All-Star format is going to be different than the NBA's. This format, All-Star game, is going to be the USA women's team going up against the WNBA All Stars. So what that means is that you have about 7 players in this voting process right now for the All-Star game. 7 out of 20. It's 20 names. 7 of the 20 leading vote getters for this All-Star game just happens to be on that USA team. So Asia Wilson, Breanna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, Kelsey Plum, Nafisa Collier, Kalia Kappa, and Alyssa Thomas, they are all going to be playing on Team USA. They won't be playing for the WNBA All Stars, which is fine for me because if I get my if I have it my way, like I said, Caitlin Clark is the second leading vote getter. Angel Reese is number 7. Okay? Can you imagine if, listen, with all the stuff that's been going on with this so-called rivalry with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, could you imagine what would happen if they have to wind up being on the same team All-Star for the All-Star game? Which I'm sure is going to happen because, again, neither one of them is on Team USA, and both of them right now are leading vote getters. So I'm quite sure when the second or third return comes into play, I'm quite sure they're still going to be leading vote getters. So, listen, I can't wait. I hope, I truly hope that both of them make the All-Star team, which I think they will, and I would love to see them join forces for once and not be going up against each other for All-Star for the All-Star game. So, Arike from the Dallas Wings, she's the 5th leading vote getter. De'Arica Hambry, who's playing amazing so far for the Los Angeles Sparks. Unfortunately, they're not playing too well, but she is number 10 on the leading vote getter. Cameron Brink is number 11, but unfortunately, she won't be playing in this All-Star game if she gets picked because, unfortunately, she tore her ACL. Kate Martin, she's number 12. She's a leading vote getter. Nneka Onwuemeke is at number 13. DeWanna Bonner is at number 14. Jonquel Jones is at number 15. Camilo Cardoso, who missed a couple of games to start the season, number 16. Naisha Smith from the Indiana Fever, number 17. Kelsey Mitchell from Indiana is number 18. And like I said, 19 and 20, those vote getters for that spot is Kalia Kappa and Alyssa Thomas. So let me just put my hat on right now. like I just said, Team USA, their team is solidified already. So, obviously, it's going to be Stewie, Asia Wilson, Sabrina Ionescu, Kelsey Plum, Nafisa Collier, Kalia Copper, Alyssa Thomas, right? They're already on Team USA. If I'm looking at this lineup, if I'm looking at this list, and I need to put a starting lineup together for the All-Star game, this is how I would have it. I would have Caitlin Clark as the point guard. I would have Enrique at number 2 from the Dallas Wings. I would have Jonquel Jones at the 5. I would have DeWanna Bonner at the 4. And then last but not least, I'm going to have DeWanna Bonner at the number 3, and I'm going to have Angel Reese at number 4. That would be my starting lineup. If I was the coach for the WNBA All Star game, and we're going up against Team USA, that's my starting lineup. Caitlin Clark is the point guard. Enrique is number 2. DeWanna Bonner is number 3. Angel Reese is number 4. Jonquel Jones is number 5. That would be my starting 5 for the WNBA All Stars. Now, for Team USA, that one is a little interesting because there's so many dope people on that squad. So many dope people on that squad. How about this? Sabrina at the point. I would have Kelsey at number 2. I'm not putting Diana at number 2. I'm putting Kelsey at number 2. I'll put Stewie at number 3. I'll put Asia at number 4. And I'll have Brittany as the center. So that's my starting lineup for both teams for this All-Star game. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm just giving y'all my perspective. I'm giving y'all my opinion. I'm giving y'all my take on if I was the head honcho of this and I was the coach for both teams, that's what I will make my starting 5. But listen, the voting is it's June 23rd. Not even, it's June 22nd, pardon self. The voting process started June 13th. So we have June 13th to June 13th to June 29th to vote. You can vote daily on the WNBA app, or you can vote at vote.nba.com. There you have it. You can vote for your 10 favorite players, all active players on the WNBA roster can be voted for. But remember, if you voting for any of these women that are on Team USA, obviously they're gonna make they're gonna make the All-Star game regardless. Like Diana Taurasi is not even a leading vote getter, but she's still gonna be a part of it because she's on Team USA. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how that works. So there you have it, man. There you have it. I'm very much looking forward to this All-Star game. It's going down in Phoenix. It's going down in Phoenix this year. So I'm quite sure Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner will have one hell of an applause when this goes down. And it goes down July 20th. Damn, that's the same day of my family reunion. Well, the All-Star game's at 8:30, so I'm quite sure the family reunion will be over by then. So I'll be able to tune in and watch that game because I can't wait. I'm listen. Year after year, I get more excited for the WNBA season. So I'm actually liking this concept as opposed to having a captain on one team and a captain on the other team. Because let's just do the hypothetical. Let's say that was the case. Asia Wilson would be a captain for one team. Caitlin Clark would be a captain for the other team. So a rookie will be a top vote getter and be a captain of their team. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. But again, I like this format too. It gets Team USA ready for the Olympics, and I think that's the reason why they did it. I honestly think that's the reason why they did it. I think they did it because this prepares them for the Olympics. Had this been any other year, I think it would have went where the two leading vote getters would be captains and they pick their team. But being that the Olympics is right around the corner, which will be a few weeks after All Star weekend, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot exactly when the Olympics start. But I think after that, I think that's when, immediately after All Star weekend is when the Olympics take place. So this is to get them ready. So I actually like the way that they're doing this. So, yep, the All Star game is going down July 20th, 8 p.m. in Phoenix, home of the Phoenix Mercury. So there you have it. So again, if you want to vote, it's simple. Get on that WNBA app and do your thing. Get on that WNBA app and vote.nba.com as well. And there you have it. So, short video. No need to dive too much into it. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it flowing. Once again, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast. Hit them comments, man. Tell me, if you were a coach for either one of those teams, what would your starting five be? For both teams, or just the WNBA All Stars. If you were a coach, what would your starting five be? Hit me in them comments, man, and tell me what you think. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it growing, keep it going, keep it flowing. Catch y'all on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here.